Hi, gang. Ron Robertson here. Yeah, singer songwriter, but also motorcycle enthusiast. Today, we're going to do something different. We're talking about Friday the 13th motorcycle rally in Port Dover, Ontario, Canada. Canada's largest motorcycle rally, possibly the world's largest single day rally. It's a lot of fun. It's crazy. It's a town of 8,000 people that blooms to 100 to 250,000 people. Yeah, it's crazy. It's an experience. You got to do it. You got to be there. But if you haven't been here before, you haven't been since before the 2000s, a little prep would be good. And I'm going to give you that prep today. Just as a reminder, as for people who are new. Okay, the ways into town, you may know this, but it's Highway 6 runs right through town. That's the main route into town. It is actually closed off in the very downtown. And that's barricades set up, and that's where the vendors are, and that's where most of the people are. So to get here, you're coming down 6. It's awesome. There's bikes everywhere. Be careful. The police are going to route you onto westbound onto St. Andrew Street. Now, there's so many bikes, there's going to be a backup. If you're coming around noon, it could be a mile long. I mean, that's the experience. You need to experience that. You get in there with all your new friends, and it's crazy, and it's loud, and it's just the experience. The police funnel you into highway off 6 onto St. Andrew, and that goes west, and then they funnel you south onto St. George. You never go on Main Street, and that funnels you back eastwards, and then up north on Highway 6 again. It's one-way streets for the event. Main Street is open at the west end, and there's a lot of parking there, and that's the favorite place to park for people. And it's great for walking up and down there looking at all the bikes. The other way into town is Cockshut. If you come out of Brantford, there's a road called Cockshut. Now, if you don't want the big crowd experience of driving in with all those motorcycles, that's a good way to come. So Cockshut south into Port Dover, they'll take you right onto that St. Andrew Street, and you can go from there. All right, so we're getting there. So you know what's happening now. You will need to park. That's the first thing you're going to do. Parking is kind of limited. There are parking on the roads I just mentioned. There are parking on all the side streets. Look for signs. They'll say no parking, but then it'll say motorcycle exempt on the bottom. Beware also, there will be no parking signs around the fire department and the ambulance station. And no parking there at all, although once it gets to the point there's no parking anywhere, people park there and it's fine. I see it every year. The fire trucks can get up and down those streets. Motorcycles don't take up that much room. So that's the parking. Don't block somebody's driveway. Okay, you get parked, head to that downtown section. Be a sardine. You got to experience that. It's crazy there. If you don't like the sardine, maybe come on Thursday. Because Thursday is locals night, and there's a lot of people come on Thursday, and they have the music starting at 11 a.m. on Thursday. Same as Friday. It's crazy too, but it's not as many people, and you can walk around. Yeah, the main drag's closed, but it's a lot of fun. So that's something to think about too. You can also make it a 2-day event. Usually the campground's open on Wednesday night. Okay, so you got yourself parked. You're walking around. You're in that main drag. That's closed off. Now, if you're going north, there's a park called Powell Park. You walk through that. To your left on St. Andrew, you will see the beer store. If you keep walking up there, you'll see the Legion up there, which also has bands. And to the left of there is the liquor store. There will be bands on the main drag in pavilions with alcohol served. Down by the beach, there'll be a big tent with alcohol served. There will be gorilla showcases. This is 2025, but this video should be good for other years. I know of a couple that are happening, one off the main and one near another campground. Showcases are just like bands not getting paid, but they're playing on a stage or on a lawn or whatever. There's music everywhere. Music is very much a part of the rally. But the motorcycles are the main thing. So you walk around all the side streets. It's fun to walk on all of them because you look everywhere and you'll see motorcycles you just never see because there's so many people. It's all in one spot. And it's all handy. It's not spread out. It's awesome. Now, I did mention alcohol. If you're going to be drinking, maybe consider a campground. So when you're coming down Highway 6, the main route, on your left side, which is the east, Kinsman Campground. No services, but motorhomes, tents, outhouses. That's more of the party one. Short walk into town. As you're driving along St. Andrew, you'll see signs for Silver Lake Lions Club camping. That's where the retirees go. It's much quieter. Um, it's more scenic. It's not just a big party field. There's a lake there. And they sell ice and stuff too. So if you want quieter, go to that campground. But yeah, if you're going to be drinking and driving, if you're not staying somewhere at somebody's house that lives here, make sure you're at a campground. You can't just pass out anywhere. Years ago, back in the 80s and 90s, you would pass out on the beach or on the park bench. You can't do that anymore. But you want to be here, you want to experience it. Watch your drinking and driving. Speaking of the drinking and driving, there are a lot of cops. It never used to be that bad. It used to be you go up and down Main Street, pulling wheelies. It was awesome. It was crazy. It's not that anymore. It's an official event. So cops are going to be four across, four abreast, eight abreast. Don't mess with the cops. They're just mostly on overtime, these guys. They're just leave them alone. There hasn't been any problems. But they're going to be there. So behave yourself. Grab yourself a t-shirt. Have yourself a great time. One last thing. Be careful leaving. There's a lot of traffic. Not so much coming once in a while, but especially leaving. And there's so many motorcycles. And the people aren't used to it. And it's not usually in town, though sometimes it is. It's usually like an hour away from Port Dover. Fatalities. People leaving Port Dover on their way home. You know, you're tired. Somebody pulls out in front of you. You miss it. Last year was 2024, and it was September, I believe, and there was a couple of fatalities, one on the Friday, one on the Saturday. It's a big event. It's just something that happens. People die. So be careful. I don't want to scare you away, but just be watchful. Like I said, there's a lot of people, a lot of traffic, a lot of motorcycles. But I think that's it. Come and have yourself a great time. Get yourself a memorabilia t-shirt. There will be saddlebags. There will be helmets. There's all kinds of stuff for sale that you normally get at a motorcycle rally. All kinds of music. So many people to look at. So many bikes to look at. Such a great time. But anyways, this video is a prep. I don't really see videos of that. I see videos of people taking them of the day of. Come and experience yourself and use your own eyes. Anyways, I'm Ron Robertson. It is a music channel normally. There's videos here for music. And there's also advice videos for music. And once in a while, a motorcycle or comedy or something. Anyways, subscribe, like. Thanks for showing up. Have yourself a great, safe Friday the 13th. And remember, it's going to be crowded out there. Be kind.